All right, so we chose the wrong screen to go to in the beginning, but it's okay. What's up, everybody? I am Deeds, and I am here to build a new macro pad tonight. It just came out from Ungodly Design and One Up Keyboards. I'm just going to show you the box, and then we're going to build it. That's how it's going to be fun this way. So there's the box. This box, it's purple. It's purple. That's right, purple. Purple. All right. Let's switch over to the other cam, and then we will start getting into this. All right. So, to back that up a little bit, you get to see a little bit more of my desk than I want to, because my hands tend to go kind of high. So I got to kind of get used to this new position a little bit. Trying a different angle. I did it with the Gundam, which we still didn't finish. Yeah, that thing was a pain in the ass. But anyway, I think we're still too a little bright. Hold on. Still too bright. What? Scissors? Okay. Okay. All right. Now it doesn't look as bright, but you can still see pretty clear. I think it works out good. Let's get this out of the way. We don't need to thread at the moment. So it looks like we have some bump on some of the screws here. This one does have a knob, but I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't read this. It's actually it's 3D printed. I thought it was going to be metal. Uh, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Is a rotary encoder. I'm not sure if this one's hot swap or not, but I guess we're gonna figure it out together. Came with a standard USB-C plastic, kind of thick, Joni John. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. But they do give you a cable, which is a good thing. And this PCB is actually hot swap, so that's actually pretty cool. I don't know about the rotary encoder though. That's kind of weird. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're gonna figure that out together. But this one has a rotary encoder and it has a slider. So I don't know how we're going to implement that, but we will. But you have per key RGB. RGB on the back. Hot swap. So it looks like it has underglow. And these look like LEDs here in each of these. So I guess we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to do the testing on it. It is QMK, so it should be pretty easy to get that settled and fixed. So we came in peace for all mankind. That's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. Rotary encoder. I guess. Let me see how this is. So it looks like you are going to have to. Guess you just solder those bits into there. So it's partially hot swapped and looks like you're going to have to solder the rest in the way it is. Let me see if I can get it a little closer for you guys. So there it is. If it wants to focus. Autofocus is being a little weird right now. So it looks like they made the top hot swap. I guess just in case you don't want to use the rotary encoder, you don't have to. But I kind of want to. Like, I really want to. So I think we're gonna have to read the build log for that. All right, see, now it looks a little dark. This camera's really making me mad tonight. I love the camera, but we'll leave it there. We're just gonna leave it there. Not gonna fuck with it anymore. All right. So PCB is hot swap, which is cool. The knob and the slider are plastic. Again, I mean, for the price, it's not bad. I wish they were aluminum, but you know, not a big deal. You can always find different. Actually, they're 3D printed, which is pretty cool. Now on to the acrylic. So we're gonna have to sit here and peel each one of these, but that's fine. That is fine. Get to it. Why is there little plastic pieces that are okay? Can I have my scissors back? The world may never know. All right, so we're gonna spend some time doing some peeling because there's quite a few layers here. Top, and then it comes with a 1-up sticker because that's who I got it from. So we'll put that right over here. That over there. That over there. These over here. All right, and then that right there. Okay, and then we can get rid of the box. So let's go over and find the build log from 1-up. Bundles, parts, kits, launchpad. Colors are simulated, blah, blah, blah. QMK OLED screen. Where's the build guide? Instructions and downloads. Sweet 16. Cable kit, Sweet 16. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Okay. I don't think there's actually a build guide on this. No build guide, which is kind of weird. Yeah, we're going to figure this out then. We are going to have to figure this out. Okay. Which is what if we go to their website? So I'm assuming it's going to be the same launch pad, but not metal. It's the firmware. QMK. So it looks like they used the Ungodly design PCB and then cut their own acrylic to fit it. Okay. Okay, I can get down with that, but here's my biggest question. How do you put it together? Like, I'm going to assume that's the bottom right here, possibly. Back to this real quick and take a look. Okay, I really do want a build guide. Powered by QMK. Keycaps and switches not included. We understand that. Where can we get a metal slider replacement? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I mean, I guess it's just a slide. Probably from Ungodly Designs is probably where I'm gonna say. But that's what I'm thinking. But I'm trying to find the build guide because I'm not per se the best on how to build these with the, like, I'm assuming these two are going to go on top of each other. These two are going to go on top of each other like this to build up that portion, which is fine, except for maybe, what the, see what I mean? Like, this is weird. I don't want to cover up the OLED. Why would I want to cover up the OLED? That's kind of defeats the purpose, unless it's clear. It's clear. Okay. All right. So it looks like I'm gonna have to instructions on QR code. QR code. Let's find this. Instructions on QR code. QR code. Installed firmware. QR code. QR code. Okay, so you're talking about this QR code, right? That QR code. I'm hoping that's what you're telling me it is. All right. Oh, look, it actually said build instructions, but it's like halfway cut off. Okay, well, this is what I got. And let's see. That's the only piece of paper that came in with the thing is just the shipping. So this has to be it. So this has to be it. This has to be the QR code. So where is my phone? And I guess we're going to have to use the phone to do this, which is cool. Which is cool. Let's do that. All right. Camera. Open. Assembly instructions. There we go. All right. And it is good for VIA. Okay. If you're using a rotary encoder, ensure to install the encoder on the PCB and solder the 5 pins. Okay, so we're going to have to do some soldering, which is okay. Hi, this is Luis with Ungodly Design, and today we're building. Okay, so we're going to do a build within a build with the guy that did the build, and he's on YouTube. It's very hard pad, and that it's made by layered acrylic as opposed to the aluminum housing. So this is just a more budget-friendly option. What you need to build this is a screwdriver. Screwdriver? A knife? We have? So we're going to go ahead and open it up. Okay, I already opened it up. I already opened it up. So let's go ahead and open this up. You have your cable, you have your PCB. You might know there's a little green tab on here. This just means it's protecting the OLED itself. You might want to take this off at a later time to prevent as much. Okay, is there a printed copy that I can just look at? Screws, which consists of two sets of screws. Okay, so we are just going to go through and peel all these while I'm figuring out what he's doing on here, which is fine. So that essentially cuts a certain depth of the laser just to get a little bit more clearance. So that's that you can kind of just wipe off, but just make sure to wipe down your counter with a nice wet cloth when you're done, just to make sure. Okay. So it's kind of cool that they put in the QR codes there. That's actually it's pretty damn nifty. Oh, we're going to peel each one of those individually, aren't we? See these things. So just make sure not to break them. If you break them, it's not the end of the world. Thank you for the info on where to find the build instructions. That was kind of key. The issues that we encountered on the first batch of launch pads is that the stabilizers are actually hitting this particular layer, so you can see that we engraved it down to get a little bit of extra clearance. This particular layer is see these little pieces of papers got stuck on there. It's just a matter of just scraping your nail on it and they'll eventually go. Okay, so I ordered purple, but I got a clear bottom. I think that's intentional for the LEDs. I'm pretty sure that's going to be intentional. This also has a piece of paper there for all the lettering. There you go. So you might leave a bunch of fingerprints. And the easy way to do this is get microfiber cloth. Don't use a paper towel. It'll scratch up the plastic and stuff it up. But if you have a microfiber cloth, like a lens cloth, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it and just clean it right up. Or you can just shear your hands all over it. So let's go ahead and rearrange these pieces in the order that we're going to build. So this is going to be the bottom layer. The one says one up. So let's go ahead and fit that way. Pause. Okay, we're gonna pause right there because he's about to tell me which way to orient these, and I don't want to miss that, but I want to get all this crap off. So I guess we're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm wondering if the angle that I'm using is a little bit off for you guys, or should I have and just going with a top down? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, one down. You know, I wish I would have done this off stream, to be honest with you. Kind of wish I did. Oh, was I supposed to break that off? I hope so. Because it broke off. I'm hoping all these corners are supposed to come off because they're coming off anyway. So does One Up and Ungodly work together, or is this just something they did? I'm kind of wondering that. No, if that's not supposed to do that, it just did because I just broke it. So they said that's supposed to be like that, so that's okay. But I don't think I'm supposed to break all those off. That part on mine was also really flimsy. Not sure if it was broken. Yeah, mine it just snapped. So I'm hoping it's okay. I mean, it's acrylic, so I'm gonna wind up screwing it together anyway. But I don't know, man. This white stuff on here. I know it's here for a reason, and he just explained that. But gourd. I kind of want to wipe it. Like, go run some water on it to get it off, because my hand, my hands getting a little dusty. I do not have the nails for this, man. Like, I do not. Wonder if we should put some music on. Put some music on while we do this. While we do this, do this, do this. Yeah, this is the second stacked acrylic keyboard number pad, whichever way you want to call it, that I've done. The other one was the stacked 65 from Cannon Keys. So nothing too fancy on that. This one's a little bit more fancier. Just a little bit more fancier. It's the fancy shit. I don't know if it's to say fancier or, whatever. Either way. All right. Yeah, see, that one looks like it's going to break on me too. Well, no, that one's a little bit thicker. So maybe that one won't break. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I actually need it. What color did you get? I Item. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Do 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 do. Yeah, as soon as I'm done peeling this one, I gotta put some music on. My head just wants kind of like do 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 do, but that's not a good beat. I think I'm gonna get some hype tracks from Harris Heller on. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna do that. We are going to do that. Okay, we don't need this now. Let's open that up. And why is this muted? I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it? Okay, am I not able to listen to it right now? Well, it's kind of sad. Who's not muted? Is it just that that's messed up? Bum 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 bum.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover
Oh, that's
Epidemic
loud.
Sound. Get the safest
That's
music.
loud. That was super loud. Holy crap. Okay, so it's got to be their channel because I just switched over to another one and it's working fine. So his channel has to be a little messed up, which is okay. Let's see if it's fixed. Yeah, their channel's just not working. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that, but okay. Can I just listen to this on Spotify and call it a day? Yes, we can. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully it's kind of low. That's the whole point, is to keep it low. Okay. But at least we got some jams while we're doing this, because this is a pain in the ass. But it's so going to be worth it when it's done, and the photos are probably going to look amazing. Now, if I had a Luna, which I was dying for, I almost had one. But the deal just didn't go through. I really wanted it, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I wanted it. But this is going to be so cool. Yeah, so do we gotta peel everything? Like all these little ones too, or are these just the cutouts from here? Or would they be blockers? Would they be blockers? Could be blockers. Yeah, I think on some of these ones that's engraved or cut down a little bit, I think I'm gonna wind up running some water under it to clean them up. So we're probably gonna take a short break soon so I can clean them up and get them fixed up a little bit, because the collaboration between 100 Thieves and Harris Heller with Stream Beats on this is actually pretty damn sweet. Like, they made some pretty good beats. And DMCA, so you ain't got to worry about it? Ooh. No, I haven't had a copyright claim since I started using his music on anything I do. No. Assuming this is going to be the plate. Should we do a close-up peel on this one? Like, we'll get the corner started right here. All right. Get a super clean peel. Super, if it wants to focus. Wants to focus on my hand. It wants to focus on my hand. Yeah, this was a bad one to choose because it's gripping on the sides. We just get one good, satisfying peel out of this. Don't focus on my hand. Nope. It does not want to give me a set. All right. We're going to stop that. This one wanted to be difficult, not give me a good peel. Not give me a good peel. Nice filter, though. Actually a cool filter. All right. Got a little bit of... Got a little bit of this right here. What we're doing here is we're kind of just taking our finger and cleaning off the smackaroony. See, I really just want to assume that they just left the cutouts from in there. I don't think we're going to need them. I really don't. But, again, I could be wrong. Bum 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 burner bum 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 burner. Boom 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 boom. And you missed that peel. My bad. And I'm going to have to seriously clean off my bad Seed Deck mat after this. Holy crap. So they provide... So do they provide a clear one and a purple one, depending on if you want the OLED to be covered? That's what I'm going to assume. Can we get a nice satisfying peel out of this one? Oh my god, every time I set the camera to do it. It doesn't give me a full satisfying peel. There we go. Nice satisfying peel. Somewhat. Somewhat. So, all right, I'm going to assume these are all for just general blah blah. So we're just going to put these up here right now. And this is the mess you have to clean up after you're done taking all of that off. Nice pile of sticky shit. All right, so all the acrylics off, all the crap off the acrylic is off. Okay, I'm at the back more. Okay. That is quite annoying, to be honest with you. We didn't do that. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. No, it did not. It didn't happen. All right. So, what? So, I'm going to assume this is going to be... See, that's weird, though. Because, see, I think these have to come off. Because how else would that... The PCB, like... Like, I know this is the bottom. All right, we're not going to guesstimate. All right, we're going to take a short break. I'm going to go try to clean this one off. The other one's really not that bad. It's just kind of where the stabs would be. So it's not that big of a deal, but I am going to go see if I can clean this one off. So we're going to be on the Be Right Back screen, and I will be right back. All right, has over wardrobe change too. I was getting a little chilly down here. All right, so we dried it off. Kind of cleaned up the white a little bit. I'm not saying it's necessary, but you know, I wanted to, so I did. All right. So now we need to figure out how this is gonna go. So I know this is the bottom. So let's finish watching.
There, and you can see all the USB buttons just start lighting up. And then the next layer will be this one with all the engraving on it. Top of that, will be this one with the little stabilizer recesses.
Okay, hold on.
And then this particular piece. And this one you might accidentally put upside down. The easiest way to identify.
So they gave me
Ungodly engraving on the bottom. So just make sure that's on the bottom.
They gave me 2 of these, but in the video it states there's only 1. So this one, are we using 2?
And then for your preference, you can go ahead and either use the colored OLED cover, which will be on the bottom. For the OLED cover, you see these 2 holes, and those would be on the outside. So that would be it. Or you can.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. So he cleaned all that off. So it should be the bottom, but okay. Like I said, they sent me 2 of these. But in the build video, he only has 1. So I wonder if they messed up and put an extra piece in there? Or are we supposed to use both?
So one thing you might notice is handling these pieces. You might leave a bunch of fingerprints. And the easy way to do this is get
He said it goes that.
paper towel, scratch up the plastic, and just cut it up. But if you have a microphone, this is going to be the bottom layer once this one up. So let's go ahead and move it that way. And then on top of that, it's going to be this particular layer right above it.
Okay.
With the little notch there. And you can see all the USB little notches are like that. And then the next layer will be this one with all the engraving on it. This one, stabilizer recesses. And then finally, this particular piece. And this one you might accidentally put upside down. But the easiest way to identify which way it goes is because it has the Ungodly engraving on the bottom. So just make sure that's on the bottom. If it's backwards, you'll see it's like this, and you'll see.
Okay. So that's what he says to do.
Just make sure.
What's up? Thank you for making it, buddy.
And then
I'm learning. I'm learning.
And the little notch will be on the bottom for the.
I think we're going to use purple or clear. We can keep it clear so we'd be able to see the OLED a little better, or keep it all purple. I think we use the clear. I mean, I can always change it later. It's not a big deal.
First thing you want to do is essentially get rid of the. So this actually uses Max hot swap socket, so you can just rip this sucker right out. And to install it, you just align the pins right here.
Okay, he just did ripped out. He ripped out the OLED. Okay, you can literally just rip out the OLED screen, and it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay.
There's 4 pins and it says OLED on the PCB. And just wiggle it and push it in. Now we're going to take it out. So let's go ahead and take out the stack and 2. So now I'm at this 4th layer. All the engraving on. And you want to make sure the stabilizers are installed.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me that when we started. All right, so we gotta put some stabs on here. All right. What stabs and what switches do we want to use? I mean, it is hot swap, so it's not that big of a deal. But I gotta get some stabs. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? How many is there? 2, 3. We can go with. I guess we can keep it going with the purple theme. I should have enough of these left to Taro Ball. These are the same ones that are in my other keyboard, and they're actually pretty nice. So, I think we can go with some Taro Balls. Yeah, I think we're going to go with these. Yeah, we're going to go with the Taro Balls. Okay, so we got the switches. We know what we're going to put there. Now the stabs. The thing like a Stream Deck or completely. Well, essentially yes. If you have a full-size keyboard, if you look all the way to your right, you know, you got your number pad right there. That's what that is. But this one also has a rotary encoder with a knob. So I'll be able to like turn volume or do some other things. And it also has a slider that's going to go right here, which is this right here, which allows you to control other things too. So essentially, yes, kind of like a Stream Deck, but not exactly. So, all right, I need to go behind me and grab some stabs and decide which way we're going to go. So I'll be right back. All right. So we got some stabs. All right. So we'll decide which ones we're going to grab. But now, also, I forgot that I just got done lubing these too. Just got done lubing these also. So these are a linear switch, and the Taros are a tactile. Wow, I'm having a brain fart. Holy crap. So I don't know which one we're gonna go. But we could do either or. What do we have here? I have a mint with a green. You know what? These are meant for a different board. Okay. No, not those. We could stick with the purple theme and do some lilacs. Or we only need 2, right? So I have a set of these that are pre-out. I think these are already lubed. Purple wires. I have some blacks. I have some standard black ones that we can go with. Some quickie black. What are you thinking? We could do black, or I don't know if I got enough to do a purple. But we can swap out the wires. So we could do the black with a gold wire. Or we just could be completely off the wall and do one blue, one. You know what? I have enough to do the blue, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the baby blue. And as long as I got another small black wire, we're set. All right. I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to do the blue because, you know, my colors are purple and blue, you know, kind of mix them together a little bit. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do blue with the black wire on here. And I think are these already lubed? Yeah, these are already lubed. All right. So I don't have to lube these, but I am going to lube the other ones, which is not going to be too hard, but won't take too long. But we're not going to have to lube them. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's going to look nice. That's going to look nice. All right. All right. I would put these on, but it's only a numpad, not a big deal. Try the black. You want to do the black? All right, I'll do the black. I would do these, but it's such a small pad. It's really not needed. All right, we'll do the black. Again, it's not hard to take apart, so if it doesn't work, I could always put something else in. It's not that big of a deal. And it's hot swap, so it's really not soldered in. I think I'm going to not put the rotary encoder in tonight, just because of... because of the soldering, and I'm not sure if I want to use these switches or not. So I'm going to kind of leave that off for now, and I'm just going to put all switches on, which is okay. But I will do the rotary encoder. I mean, I can put it on to show you since it is hot swap instead of me just not putting it on. So all right. So let's pull this off. Let's go over there, put that there, and we got two of these. These are already pre-lubed, so we're good on that note. So just pop these in. So the rotary encoder would normally go right here at this point. We would put that. Lots of term I can't translate. The only thing I understand are gibberish. Oh, okay. So wait for it, and I'm going to repost this video, and you can translate the whole thing. That may be a little bit easier for you. All right. Yeah, I like the camera angle, but I'll tell you what, it's a little hard. What am I doing? Okay, so these are screw-in stabilizers. They actually let me finish the other one and then I'll get a close up for you on it with the camera so I could show you what it is. It's different than your normal on your normal production boards, which is going to have a snap-in stabilizer. Okay, now it's not going to fall. Okay, so if you look on the back of the PCB, it has screws that hold the stabilizer in, which prevents rattle. Top down, yeah, I would do a top down, but I kind of wanted to do a different angle tonight. Probably not a good idea, but it's okay. Next time I do one, I'll do a top down. But for this one tonight, I'm gonna kind of just gotta leave it the way it is because it's a pain in the ass to reset up. So no. I usually would do a top down, but tonight, like I said, I wanted to do a little bit different because it's not a full keyboard. It's only a deck. So it's only a numpad. It's not a huge, a big keyboard. So I figured I'd get away with having it on a side view. Now, some of your more production boards, like your Corsair or Logitech, well, Logitech's got a whole different thing. They have what's called clip-in, which is something like these here, where it literally just clips into the plate versus screwing into the PCB. So, all right, but not a big deal. So this would go here, right? And then this is going to go like that. Okay. As far as what he's got us doing now. Maybe that's why there's the extra one there. I mean, are the screws long enough for both? I'm starting to think we need both. No. Yeah? Because that's really thin. Is that the actual plate? All right. No, I get what the screw are for. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we're at the point where he was. So let's continue watching.
Now you have this here. You see there's this little notch here with all the Momax stuff showing up.
So now we can put the OLED in.
Start stacking the next layer, which is again this one with recessed stabilizer holes.
So we get the recessed stabilizer holes.
Here, if you have it upside down.
Okay.
And then the next.
Okay.
It's there that still has a nice bit of clearance there.
Like I said, I think we're gonna do the clear.
So it's the kit, and again, you can always just go ahead.
I think I want to. Yeah, I want to go with the clear.
So now let's go ahead and get our screws.
But before we do that, I gotta peel this off. Gotta peel off the screen. Oh, God. See, I cannot get a good peel tonight.
See it. Screws back. These are the two.
Okay.
It's two of the longer ones. So.
Okay. It can go in there. All this can go in there. We're just going to stick with the black, which is fine. All this can go away. These can go away. All right, so which ones do you want to do? You want to do the purple switches, or we could do the pretty blue, the blue and the white. It's kind of where we're at this point. while I get these screws out. All right, so 2 of these are longer than the other by barely nothing. Okay, short. Oh, don't do that. Okay, so it's these two and these two. So that's long, that's short, because there is a difference. Okay.
So the tallest part of the case is the left side. So this is where the long ones are going to go. And you may have some difficulty inserting these depending on if all those holes got cleared when you were healing everything out. So you might encounter some resistance, but just slowly wiggle it in. Screwdriver. This is the upside.
So how are you doing this, bro?
And you can essentially grab all your pieces. Instead of pushing it through, you can actually feed it through. Just slowly turn
Okay.
it, turn it.
He's
eventually
feeding
you'll
it
start going
through.
through all the layers. So now I'm all the way through. So now let's go ahead and install the next one. So the other long one goes over here. So let's go ahead and install that one. And you can kind of just screw
Okay,
it up.
so we're gonna put the long ones in on this side.
Grab the other screws. Put them in those corners.
So it's long.
It's all the way. It's all the way.
So they kind of did it pretty cool. Long on left, shorter on right. Maybe. If it wants to line up.
So you can see they're flying out. So you might encounter some resistance as you're building it. Go ahead and turn it upside down. Grab one of these little metal feet. And let's go ahead and pop it in there. So it may not go all the way in, but as you slowly start.
Okay, I kind of figure out how I got to do this now. Okay. So we got to get this. Somehow it's not. Doesn't want to line up correctly. We just got to get it through the holes. That's it. So now we got to screw it all the way into the holes. Did you ever build a Stream Deck? No, I bought a Stream Deck. I mean, you can build a Stream Deck. Yeah, it's just a regular numpad that you just macro all the keys to. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I mean, like you said earlier, this is essentially the same thing. It really is. All right. So all 4 corners are in. Now we got to take the feet. Set, press it in. So now we are essentially smashing it. We're kind of compressing all the layers together using the screws. Yeah, I'm done. Right. You're not dumb. I mean, it's a valid question. I mean, I understand what you mean. You're talking about a macro pad, which is essentially the same thing as a as a Stream Deck. Okay, I just need a little bit of wiggle room for that, buddy. Come on. Okay, let's unscrew this one a little bit. Give me some wiggle waggle room. Oh, wait a minute. This one's not all the way out. Okay. Can cause a problem. There we go. Anyway, was thinking of building myself a keyboard. Generally, when you make one, how much does it cost to Well, okay. Prices can differ on what you buy. So depending on, you know, what kit you buy, it'll cost more or less, you know, depending on what you bought. Some can range upwards of, you know, $800-900. Some can go for like 110, 120, you know, 200. Average price, I'm gonna say, is probably average price is gonna be right around $300. I'm gonna say that's gonna be average price. I mean, you can get them as cheap as, you know, 100 some bucks. You know, and you don't have to go nuts. Okay, like let me screw this last foot in, and then I'll give you like an example. If the foot actually wants to screw in, it's being a butt. It's like it doesn't want to go in its home. That's fine though. It's not a big deal. I think I'm gonna wait until I move on and start building. Yeah, I mean, it's not something you need to jump on right away. So, all right, like I said, we're not gonna put the rotary encoder in, but because I would have to put it in beforehand. But it would go in the top corner, and then we have our slider. Put the bump-ons on real quick. Now, again, this one's a little bit easier because it's a hot swap. So, it's a lot easier to put together because you just kind of snap the switches in versus soldering them in. No, don't go there. All right, so what do we pick? We going with the purple? Or are we going with the blue? I'm kind of feeling the blue to give it a little bit more color than just all purple. Yeah, you kind of had to do it that way, man. You kind of can't really get away from it. Just because of where the bump on is. I mean, I could. I guess I could get it over a little bit like that, which is okay. That's all right. All right, we'll go with teal. Baby blue it is. And you just got done getting lubed up, so they're gonna sound and feel real nice. Now, just like any other hot swap, these just push in. They legitimately just push in. Make a great shot camera. Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait to photo this. I really can't. And I got the perfect board to match it with. Ooh, it's gonna be butter. That switch just didn't like that spot. It's okay. I can't. I don't know what caps to put on it though. Kind of torn on which cap to put on it. Like I have some artisans that I could put on it. Maybe I should put these over here so I'm not reaching across the screen every time. Show me the board. Please, which one? Oh, that one didn't sound good. Okay, we're good. Show you which board, man. Which one, bro? Okay, are you just not liking me today? There we go. The cheaper side one? To match with it? You've kind of seen it before. Because it's really the only purple one that I got, but hold on, I'll grab it. Right back. See, I could go with these caps and put on there, but I don't know what caps. Like, I got a few different options that we can go with. But this is the one I'm going to be taking the photos with. Is this one right here. This is not a cheap board. Right now. Caps, what caps, what caps, what caps. We got blue. Trying to think what caps. Trying to think what caps to put on here, but here is the board. Can you please focus in on that? I think we're gonna go with the poly caps to put on here. Give me a second. Let me go grab them out of the garage because I wasn't sure which caps I wanted to go with until I actually seen it built. Because it does change the way I want to do it. So give me a second. Went with a darker board to make it more pop because the pad would technically be point of interest. Yeah, I have a bunch of different colors. I can go with. I mean, I could even put it with, pair it with that one there. Take a good photo. I have the same board in white. So, we're gonna see. You got the same color? Good shit. Good shit. All right, so we're gonna put poly caps on there. Like it's any of these. You also had the poly cap on it. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with the whole poly caps on it, but it kind of looks good. I have other ones that I could put on there too, but I think we're just gonna go with these for now. Just to kind of. Now, I'm technically supposed to have the rotary encoder in it. I didn't put it on because I wasn't sure if I want to go with these switches. So, ooh. That actually sounds pretty good. Because I may go with a different switch on here. And I wanted to make sure everything was good before I soldered everything in too. They're a pain. Did you get yours in yet? Oh, you got the same caps in you. Never mind. Duh. Poly caps are a pain in the ass to get out. It's like ARG. All right. So I mean, I could. Oh, you know what? I actually have an artisan that I grabbed. I think I know. I think I would. Yeah. I think I know which one I want to put on there. I got this guy. I think I want to put this guy on there. The button of disgust. And then we're gonna do the volume buttons on the right. Do I have any more artisans I can put on there? I mean, they wouldn't look right. And I got this guy here. Kind of has the purple in it, but then I would want to move not the whole switch. Jeez. And then we just have the mute button there. I have not plugged it in yet. And I did that for a reason. The reason is I forgot. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right. Here's the only thing, the really big disappointing thing. I am kind of disappointed that they went not even braided. Oh, crap. What happened to my... That was weird. Okay. We're going to get off of there and put that way over there. Okay. I mean, all right, it's not an expensive board. I get it. I understand. But everybody gives you a braided cable these days. Like, I just... I mean, it doesn't have to be a high end, but, you know... All right, I guess we're just going to use the one that came with it. We're going to plug it in, and we're going to check it out now. God, my desk is a mess. Like, it is a literal mess. And I forgot in the description when I bought it, they actually sent you a little lube center. I don't know if it was a little lube center or just a switch tester panel, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I have to look it back up. I gotta remember what it was. All right, let's plug her in, see what she does. Not a bad length. I know I'm in the way. I know I'm in the way. I know. My bad. Should see your desk. Yeah, my desk. What you don't see. What you don't see. And here's what I want you to see. Right there. Just that. All right. Let's plug her in. Oh, that launch pad is cool. It's got a little rocket on it. Some RGB glowing through. That's actually pretty cool. All right, let's apparently this is supposed to be VIA compatible too. So device is ready to go. So let's open up VIA. Let me move this over here real quick. Let me open up VIA. Hopefully it picks up the right one. No, it's picking up my 67 light. Let me unplug that. There we go. All right. Ungodly Design launch pad. Key tester. Okay, number lock is not working. Maybe it's not supposed to be number lock. That is set for up arrow. Oh, yo, it is. Okay, I'm on a key tester. It is flipping everything around. Hold on, we're not going. No. Okay. I thought it was set for numbers. What? Why is this? Okay, let's this is supposed to be set for numbers. Key test 0.321654987. Number lock? No. Oh, backspace. Okay, so this key is not number lock. This key goes to the secondary functions. Secondary functions. Okay. So can we get V on here? Window capture. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So it reset. So if you're with the launch with the rocket, it's normally, 0 point, enter, blah, blah, blah. This is backspace. And then your plus, which I can change that to plus later. Not a big deal. Okay. But as soon as you hit the number key, it changes. It changes the screen and it changes the function level. So now these become. So I'm assuming we have. Yes. Okay. So arrow. Home. Really? Okay, and then it does all that in OBS. Fuck you. Like, no. Okay, we're going to get out of that. Okay, so otherwise, it's just a standard number pad. Oh, except for hitting a number. So, which is pretty cool. How does this sound? what does the slider do again? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Because the fader's not adjusting volume or anything. Okay, so see, it doesn't have layout, macro, save and load, key map. See, that's layer 2, and I guess there's a layer 3. Okay, so we may have to open up the QMK configure. Okay, so we're gonna get out of VIA. We're gonna get out of VIA, and we're going to go into QMK. Oh, crap! I unplugged my key. MK configure. Let's open up.
You can leave that. I need this closed. It's down in the 50s, and the house is getting cold. You can keep that open. I need this
Okay.
closed.
Okay, so we have. All right, so why is it not reading TKO all? Let's disconnect that one real quick. Get going, Nightman. All right, man. Take care, Cat. Thank you for stopping by, man. Keyboard. Launchpad. Should be right here with these. Should be right here with 1F keyboards. Lazy design. Lazy designers. Launchpad. Okay. No, that can't be it. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that, and I will. Not a big deal. I will figure that out. But in the configure, it didn't show anything. But we can reopen VIA. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the slider. Like, I'm kind of at the same thing you are. Like, what do you do with the slider? All right, so I guess we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. All I know is that it does work, which is good. It looks phenomenal. I'm probably gonna switch out the polycaps. I mean, it looks good. I'll take some photos with it, but not a huge fan of the way it looks. I'm really not. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't look bad. We can actually take this off because I need to figure out the LEDs on the bottom too. It doesn't look bad at all. It really doesn't. It looks really nice. That's a really good look. I'm gonna have to mess with it to get the coloring down and everything else. To get it, and I do want to put the rotary encoder on there. I do. All in all, the build experience was relatively straightforward. It took me a little bit in the beginning to figure out that they put the build instructions right there. Someone in chat actually had to tell me to look on it. Yeah. Anyway. But everything works. Everything is good to go. I just need to figure a few things out, and I need to put the encoder on. I do want to do that. I do. But I wasn't sure until I was I wanted to build it, check it out, look at it before I did any soldering, just in case I had a problem, because they also sent me an extra piece, which I don't know if that was just a fluke or not, because if you put it in there, it's definitely not gonna fit. Like, it won't. So they sent me an extra piece. So I just wanted to be on the safe side with that. And they sent this too, which I remember they sent these out, but I can't remember if it was supposed to have feet or not, because it doesn't have anywhere to kind of sit it. But it's cool. It's still cool to have. I like it. I'm going to be able to use it in photos, which is a killer thing. All right. Other than that, I am done for the night. They sent you two as well? Okay. Okay. Maybe they do it just in case it breaks. In case you kind of snap one when you're doing it like mine did. Battery exhausted. Okay, so thank God. Okay. So I killed that battery. That battery? That battery? That one? That one? I killed the battery. That's the first time I did. Yeah, so did I. That's why I said that. All right, so that's gonna be it for the night. Here it is in all its glory. She looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna take some photos. If you want to see the photos afterwards, you can check out not the Instagram. Well, maybe Instagram. Twitter down below. Go ahead and hit that follow button on there, and I will be posting photos. Or you can join the Discord where I post all my photos that I take on there. Feel free. Other than that, I am out of here. Enjoy your night. Thank you for stopping by. If you did subscribe tonight, thank you very much. If you didn't, not a big deal. Just come back to the next one and we'll go from there. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Thank you.